We left the Zodiac having achieved his first crucial goal. He had named himself. The circle cross symbol was now infamous, and the press, his eager audience, had complied with his demand. But for a mind driven by narcissistic grandiosity, validation is a temporary drug. To maintain his intellectual superiority, he needed to escalate. He needed to move from the shadows to the spotlight. This is Mind Story, and this is the deep dive into the Zodiac's psychological warfare. A cold, calculated game of cat and mouse where the primary weapon wasn't a gun. It was fear itself. His ultimate goal was not just murder.
September 27,
societal
1969. The location? Lake Berryessa, a popular scenic spot far from the bustle of the Bay Area. The distance was intentional. The Zodiac was changing his methodology. His target? Young students Brian Hartnell and Cecilia Shepard. But this time, the attack wasn't a quick shooting from a car. It was theater. The killer approached them wearing a terrifying hooded costume, a dark, bulky executioner's outfit, emblazoned with his cross-circle symbol. The image was horrifying, iconic, and absolutely performative. In the cold analysis of criminal behavior, this act was a statement. The costume was not for hiding his identity. It was for enhancing his persona. It was about maximizing the psychological trauma inflicted upon his victims and, crucially, upon the one he allowed to survive. Hartnell's description painted a picture of someone enjoying every meticulous detail of his control.
He tied them up, and with an unbelievable calmness, he inflicted horrific injuries before walking away. Cecilia died from her wounds. Brian again miraculously survived, forever a witness to the killer's detachment. And yet again, the performance demanded a curtain call. The Zodiac drove to a nearby payphone and reported the crime himself, etching the date in the symbol onto the phone booth. The psychological significance of this self-reporting cannot be overstated. It wasn't pride, it was an extreme form of validation seeking. He needed immediate external confirmation that his terror was registered. Without the media, without the police acknowledging his genius, the crime held no meaning for him. This need for acknowledgement is a cornerstone of the dark triad personality, high narcissism mixed with psychopathy. But the biggest challenge was yet to come. The Zodiac was about to strike in the most dangerous place possible, ensuring maximum media coverage.
2 weeks later, on October 11, 1969, the Zodiac struck in the heart of San Francisco. Cab driver Paul Stine was found shot in the head. This was his most brazen act, executed in a densely populated, well-lit city neighborhood. And for the first time, the killer took a souvenir, a piece of Stine's blood-soaked shirt. This was the shift from performance to trophy collecting. Psychologically, this elevates the ritualistic nature of his crimes. The trophy serves as an anchor to the moment of ultimate control, feeding his megalomania. The true terror of this night lies in the close call. 2 police officers, Donald Falk and Eric Zelms, saw a man walking away from the cab. But due to a fatal, faulty radio dispatch description, they let him go, believing they were looking for a black suspect instead of a white male, a mistake that granted the Zodiac immortality. The proof arrived days later, a letter to the San Francisco Chronicle containing the piece of Stine's shirt. The proof was irrefutable, but the letter contained a terrifying new threat, targeting a school bus full of children. The public was paralyzed. The killer was now dictating the rhythm of fear across an entire region. Then came his masterpiece, a new cipher, the 340 cipher. This code was vastly more complex than the first. It was not intended to be solved quickly. It was designed to be an enduring intellectual puzzle. The 340 cipher was his monument to his own ego, a cryptographic fortress built to prove his intellectual dominance over the entire system. He played his game brilliantly, calling into a live TV talk show, taunting the host and famed lawyer Melvin Beeley. He sent more cryptic letters, more threats, and more false clues that led the investigation into dead ends. The Zodiac's final confirmed murder was not Paul Stine. It was the murder of public trust and rational thinking. He created a pervasive, omnipresent fear. He proved that a single individual, armed with a pen, a symbol, and a chilling detachment, could hold an entire metropolitan area hostage. The investigation, led by figures like SFPD's Dave Toshi, was drowning in a sea of false leads and public pressure. The Zodiac was always one step ahead. His game was perfect. He was a ghost, a voice on the phone, a symbol on a letter, but never a face. And in the years that followed, the master puppeteer simply dropped the strings.